Okay, so it's recording. So I put in iTaklim a link to the Telegram group. So I hope all of you already there. And I will give from time to time. If it's a quick announcement, I will put it in Telegram. I'm planning to use Google Classroom, but I'm still learning. So I tried yesterday, tapi macam there are some features which I don't know how to use yet. So it will take me some time. For now, wherever it is, I will put in the Telegram. Just easy. Are all of you in the Telegram group? Anybody not in the Telegram group yet? Here? No? Okay, good.
No, I'm not in Telegram.
So Abdul Rahman, I will give you the link later. Okay, for your
Okay, welcome.
this class is the undergraduate class of semiconductor. It's an elective class. Also, we have with us one postgraduate student, master student. So be joining the class as well. So the class will be the same, except for the assessment later. When there's an assessment, the way our mark it will be slightly different. Okay. So I will share my screen. So if I share screen and you have friends who cannot enter, let me know, because I cannot see if somebody wants to enter if I share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, madam.
Okay. I cannot see all of you, but it's fine. So we are in semiconductor devices class today. All of you are, nanti dah second dah tutup ni kena tanya. Let me close for a while. Can I see, you know, when using Zoom, there's a reaction button at the bottom. There's a reaction button at the bottom. So if you, what do you call it? If you are staying in campus, can you make a thumbs up? Anybody of you are staying in campus? Luqman Hakim, Nur Ifa Yudina, Mazbahur Rahman, Muhaimin. That's all. Siti Farhana, Nabiha, Aisyah. Okay, later on I will give you some apa nama ni, instruction how we're going to conduct the online class, including the naming. Great. So I think nearly half of you are in campus, which is good. All right. So maybe when the MCO is over, maybe we can have like hybrid class. All right. So let me share my screen again. Okay. So all of you are CIE student, right? Or we have some communication student? If you are communication student, can you voice out? Because I cannot see you. You just need to say,
Yes, communication.
oh, only one. So the PG student, right? The undergraduates are all CIE? Okay.
Yes.
Right. For your information, this semiconductor devices class can be, the elective can be taken for both CIE and you call it communication, and even cross department. Okay. My name is Nurul Fazin Hasbullah. We haven't met before. My room number is E1318.2 in case you need to come and see me for any reasons. That's my email address, anfazlinh@iium.edu.my. This is my website if you want to go find any information. And that's my extension number 0361964565. Okay. So before so in my class I have some rules, rules and regulation. Ada nak masuk, okay. Okay. So I think before I start with my rules, right, I would like to know why are you taking semiconductor devices class elective? I want you to voice out. Why are you taking this class? Because it's elective, you don't have to take it. Okay, Muhammad Wise, why? Muhammad Wise, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Why are you taking this class?
Because it just want to take another elective and conductor like I have too many subject that is using programming, so I think it will make too mess with my subject.
You will make what? Match?
Mess up my subjects. Too many programming.
Oh, I see. So you want something which is not programming.
Yes, something like that.
Okay. Wan Zaliha, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, madam.
Why are you taking this subject?
Because I'm into electronics instead of programming and computer.
Okay.
So that's why I decided to go with semiconductor subject.
Okay, thank you. Azam, are you there?
Yes, madam.
Yes, why are you taking this subject?
Because last semester I took VLSI, so I'm taking continuing with semiconductor.
Okay. So, okay, another question. While you are there, there's a chat here. I want the attendance will be based on the chat. So I want you to write down your name and metric number. Okay, your full name and metric number will be captured as an attendance in the chat. So can you do it now? Another thing is I want to know who will have internet problem. It means that because I've seen some of you coming in out. Maybe you have internet problem. So anybody using their own mobile data, not Wi-Fi, mobile data. Anybody?
Madam, I am using my own mobile data.
Where are you staying?
Yeah, I'm staying in Mala, but my room has low weak internet.
You're staying in the mahala, but your room has no internet.
No, weak internet. Internet has, but the internet connection is not good.
So your data is better.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, who else? Only Mazbahur Rahman. The rest of you have no problem of internet, huh? Because there's consequence of my question. This question will depend on how we're going to conduct the class. So everyone else have no internet problem. If you have internet problem, you better mention now. Macam mana saya nak tengok chat ni? How do I see the chat?
Najam.
Yes?
I might have my internet problem because for the past 2 weeks my internet connectivity is not that stable, so maybe I might have internet connection. But for the time being it is good, but maybe in future it have the possibility to not be stable.
Where are you staying, Adriana?
Shiraz.
You're using Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi. My home Wi-Fi.
So normally tak ada masalah kan?
Just yesterday I just fixed my modem. But then the Maxis people told me that it might have unstable connection in the future. But then I just fixed it yesterday.
So Muhammad Anas cannot hear me because he's chatting with me. So Muhammad Anas, you need to check your speaker, but you cannot hear me. So what else can he do if he cannot hear me? He need to Anybody else who have problem here? So except for Anas. Okay. Right. So it's all right. So if whenever you have any internet problem, let me know in advance so we can do something about it. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now, the reason why I'm asking why you taking semiconductor device, because you don't have to, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I have rules and regulation in my class. If you don't follow the rules and regulation, then you better not join this class. Okay. So for me, I don't mind. I welcome all of you to join the class. However, if you join the class, you have to follow my rules. So what are the rules? Number one, please come on time. If it's online, if it's 10 o'clock, so before 10, you should be ready. So when I click the 10 o'clock, you should already be waiting in the waiting room, right? So meaning you already joined the Zoom. So be there. Once I click 10 o'clock, everybody will join in. So unless you have internet problem, okay? So if you have internet problem, you have to message me earlier to tell me what problem you are facing. Okay, if you have any other problem, also you have to tell me. Otherwise, sharp at 10 o'clock, it should be in. Okay. Secondly, the rules are you have to be participative in the class. So I know many of you like to be quiet and don't speak anything in the class. But in my class, you have to participate. You have to be active in the class. So if you don't want to, you say, Madam, I'm not that kind. I don't like to interact in the class. Then maybe semiconductor devices is not the class for you. You still have time to change the subject, right? To the course, right? Ada masa lagi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ada.
Yes. And normally I do this announcement every semester. And every semester ada je yang leave the class, which I welcome before you start the class and suffering throughout the semester. So you have to think wisely. If you want to join the class, make sure you follow the rules and nak belajar lah. And the most important thing, you want to learn. If you just for the sake of taking another elective, my advice to you is to take another subject. Okay, there are many other elective. You can even take elective cross department. You say, oh, I don't want something about programming, but I want something else. It doesn't have to be semiconductor device. It can be any other elective courses of other department. Boleh. Even other kuliah even possible. So if you think you want, now they allow you to take what they call it, elective across kuliah. Okay, so the most important is for you to learn. So that you are not confined by just the semiconductor devices. And normally, I will tell you, normally semiconductor devices, the number of students are normally maximum 7. Okay, not many. So this time I have like roughly 19. And I was questioning why. Normally, student doesn't want to take semiconductor devices. I don't know for any reason. But I was told that there's no MEMS this semester. Normally, majority of the students will take MEMS and VLSI design, right? So because MEMS are not around, they didn't open MEMS. So that's why maybe some of you are thinking to take semiconductor devices course. If you thinking of just to fulfill the elective, again, my advice is there are many other courses around. You can take from different programs. You can take from communication. You can take from other department. Even you can take from other kuliah. So don't say that you are tortured here. You are welcome to find other courses. Semiconductor devices class is a fundamental class. It's a basic class, and it's mostly on physics. Okay, so it will basically it's a lot of physics. It's a fundamental class, and actually you're supposed to take semiconductor devices class first before you take VLSI. Then it will make better sense. But if you already taken VLSI design, it's fine. Anas is entering again. I don't know whether he can hear me now. So, but if you, what I was saying, so it's a basic class. So mostly physics. There's nearly no calculation. If your strength is, if you are not very good in understanding and physics especially, and your strength is very much on mathematics, maybe this is not your subject, because then you difficult for you to score. I have students who struggle before, because he said, "Madam, I'm very good in mathematics, but I'm not good in writing, like subjective, like you don't have to like an essay, but you need to understand and write it again." So this subject is about physics. You really need to understand what's going on, and then you need to explain it in your own words. Okay, so this is semiconductor devices class. Basically, you'll be learning about all the basics from electron and holes, right? The very, like, from the atom. VLSI is already on the top. You have the MOSFET with many devices making a circuit. This is going down into the atom itself. Okay, so we were learning about electron hole, what happens when you change the temperature, and this information is important as for a semiconductor engineer, or engineer in Intel, Infineon, because this will explain why certain things happen. Okay, Anas, can you hear me? Anas, is Anas around? I don't know. Okay, never mind. Okay, you can hear me. Good. Right. So that's the introduction, brothers and sisters. You are welcome. I'm telling you so that you are prepared. So that's my rule. Number one, you have to come on time. If you don't come on time, you have to answer why. You have to tell me why, and I can penalize you if you don't follow my rules. Number two is you have to participate in the class. So you have to like understand, and when I ask question, we need to have some discussion lah. Cannot be quiet. Okay. Any question on my rule?
No.
No, madam.
Okay, then uh, I need to. Am I still sharing? No, right?
No.
No, madam.
So I will share again my screen. Share. But this subject actually, if you study very hard, you can score. Yeah, so that you can easily fail, and you can easily score. So it depends on how you, whether you understand or not in the class. So it's very much understanding basis. If you memorize, I will tell you, brothers and sisters, if you skip my class, right, and you memorize, most probably you will fail the course. There's no, if you read the books, right, 10 semiconductor devices books, and you don't come to class, most probably you fail, because it's not easy to understand. Even I go and read books, it doesn't, I will struggle to understand what's inside the book, what is it telling you. But if you go to class, inshallah, you will understand. So do not miss the class. So that's my rules. Apa nak pergi next ni? Okay. So next is the online or adab etiquette for students following teleconferencing platform. So now, brothers and sisters, fortunately or unfortunately, we are in the PKPB again, the restrictive order again. So we cannot have a face-to-face class. So we will be having online class, inshallah. So these are the adab of following an online class. Number one, when you sign in, right, in Zoom later, make sure you put your real name and in bracket metric number. If you don't want to put the metric number, at least the real name. Okay, so not the nickname or name that thing, which is not, I won't recognize you. Prepare materials beforehand. If there's material, prepare it beforehand. I will give you this slide later in the Telegram group, inshallah. Be early, as I said in my rules. Get dressed in formal class attire. Okay, why? Because later on, you need to switch on every time there's a online class, you need to switch on your camera. If you cannot switch on your camera, you have to tell me privately. You can message me telling, Madam, I don't know, whatever problem you have, okay, and be honest, because Allah knows, right? So but you can lie to me, but Allah knows. So you better be honest. So so when you're on camera, make sure you wear formal class attire. Do not wear your pajamas, or do not wear your you should properly covering your aura. Okay, even if it's in your home, but other people can see you. And then should inform your family or housemate if you staying at home that you are on virtual calls, because they might not be properly covering the aura and they'll be walking here and there at the back. So they should know. Upon entry, switch on your camera. So when you enter, I'm expecting most of you can switch on your camera, unless otherwise. So if say, Madam, I'm using my mobile data, maybe I cannot, then because it will use a lot of my data, then you can tell me. So mute your microphone when you enter. When you want to speak up, then you can unmute. This hello, identify yourself, we don't need. Okay. So upon during meeting, ask for consent. Ask for consent before recording. So I will record, as I mentioned, I will record, and no, in my class, I will record. I will put in my YouTube. What do you call it? YouTube. Apa nama tu? What's it called? YouTube punya platform tu lah. Dipanggil apa yang? What's the word? So I will put in the YouTube. Basically, I will give you the link of the recording, so you can watch it again and participate. And if you have to leave the session at any time, please notify me. Okay. All right. So here's the assessment methods for methods and percentage for the semiconductor device class. Quizzes will be 15%. Okay. And assignment will be 30%. It's a lot. So because we are online, we have to increase the assignment. Basically, the assignment normally I will give you a topic, so you need to present. So it depends on how many remains in the class will decide whether it will be individual or project assignment. And then attendance, akhlak, it depends on me. I have the liberty to give 5% full, or I may deduct. Final examination is 50%, inshallah. So last semester, since all of my students, I only have 5 students last semester, and we had a exam in the university. So it was a closed book. So if this semester, I don't know if there's like many of you still remains and many of you are still in, you call it, in your hometown, I might have to give an open book exam, but it will be much difficult. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If the PKPB MCO is reduced, then we can do hybrid. I prefer that we have a, what do you call it, face-to-face exam. Otherwise, we have to do a open book exam, which I think it will be more difficult. Okay. Any question up to here?
No.
No, madam.
All right. So so the other thing is, this semester is only 11 weeks. Okay. So we need to somehow cram everything 14 weeks into 11 or so weeks. So it's a bit tough. So the way I will do it, okay, brothers and sisters, last semester I did, because it's only 5, and we did full 1.5 hours on online teaching for 2 days in a week. This semester, I'm thinking to make a video. So meaning if 1 week we have 2 sessions, right? One session you watch video, one session we have like online. Online you can ask me question. So is that okay with you? Or which one do you prefer?
Okay, madam.
Which one is okay?
The first one,
Which one is the first one?
video and Q&A session.
Video Q&A session. So we'll see how it goes. Whether you can understand or not from the video and the Q&A. I need to plan. So because I don't have videos, I have some videos, but you can watch my. I will give you the link to my YouTube channel or the name channel, where I have all the classes last semester, which I did the full 1.5 hours. I record all of it. So you can also watch that one. Basically, it's the same thing. Maybe from there I will just cut. Depends on whether I will cut or I just give that one. You can fast forward whichever you think is not necessary, and maybe you can do that. So I will see whether I will make new videos or I will just give you the previous semester's class, so you can see and learn. All right. Any question for today?
No, madam.
No.
Okay. So I think for today that's enough. We'll go through inshallah on Thursday. Maybe after this, I will give you straight away my YouTube channel after we end the class, so you can have a look first and give me comments in the Telegram whether you can understand, or it's just like, because it's just a recording, like I'm talking to the student, so I don't know whether it's you can understand or no. So I will give you the link and give me input what to do. So inshallah, based on your comments, we will decide what to do next. Okay, so but inshallah we have another online class on Thursday. So in the meantime, browse through the videos online that I have. Okay, brothers and sisters.
Okay, madam.
Okay, madam.
Okay, madam.
All right. Puli, who's Puli? How we end? Are you there? Puli, who's you? Who are you, Puli? Are you going to say something? P-U-L-I.
Madam, tadi saya baru join tadi. Tak ada account.
Okay, alright. So you okay?
Okay. Okay je.
Alright, so ada yang baru nak masuk. Macam mana ni? By the way, I taklim ada problem tak? Awak semua ada problem tak masuk I taklim?
Semalam ada, hari ni okey.
Hari ni okay, kenapa saya tak boleh masuk pula hari ni? Okay, never mind. So, saya still tak boleh masuk. So, if you have friends who already registered for semiconductor device, just give them the link to Telegram in case saya tak boleh masuk lagi I taklim. I don't know why. Alright, so for those who just joined, you can ask your friends here what I have mentioned. I also put this recording online, inshallah. I will give the link in the Telegram group, inshallah. Okay, so all of you can have a think about whether to stay or to leave the course. So no problem at all if you want to leave. Choose. My advice to you is choose something that you'll be enjoying learning. And it will be good for your career. And number 3, that you can score. Okay, so no point joining something that you hate, you cannot score, and you'll be miserable throughout the semester, right? Nobody is forcing you, so pilih wisely you can go and just tell me that, madam, I decided to not join this class anymore. Just kena message lah. It's an adab to message me, tell that you're going to leave. I will say okay. Alright, brothers and sisters, if you still around, insyaAllah, I will see you on Thursday. With that, let's close the class with Tasbih Kifarah and Surat Al-Aus. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal-Aus. Innal insana lafi khusr. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihat. Wa tawasaw bil haqq. Wa tawasaw bis sabr. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Madam.